Don't want, if lazy, you are lazy, please use tissue paper or whatever paper lah, just to take out. If I want to change, release it and just double. Put back, you see, these two kaki. Kaki in, and either one kaki is inside. This one. Nampak?
Yes. Oh, mana-mana boleh ya?
Okay.
Okay.
That's all. Then pattern. Okay. So please write now. Now one your okay, this is number one. One is copper. Sorry. One is mercury. This is selenium. This is copper. Copper is 3. This is mercury. First one is mercury. Lamp. This lamp. Yeah. If you want. If you don't want, you need to change lah. Sometimes, okay, let's say I already put 6, but now I want to use potassium. Oh, no potassium lamp. Then you need to take out another one lamp. So you better you put the most frequent element you want to analyze. Don't put seldom one. Seldom better don't put first. Okay, you want to try? So you put copper ada sudah. Okay, you put nickel and magnesium. Magnesium you put to number 4. Then nickel you put to number 5. Okay, so please remember that. Please change your lamp before you switch on the instrument. Okay. Tugas sebelum you switch on instrument. Okay. Your water. So you do dilution, you use acid to do dilution. Don't use water. Okay. So you prepare maybe 1 or 2 liter of 0.1 normality and acid. So how to convert that one? I'll teach you how to convert. Because normally they give you some percentage is not in molarity or normality.
Dia akan spy yang sebelah tu 0.1.
I want 0.1 normality. You prepare copper first. So our standard is 1000. You cannot direct dilute to 2.1 normally. So you need to do maybe you can dilute to 50 or 100 first. Then after that, from there you dilute maybe 10 or 5 then dilute again. So you see this. Can boleh rawat cubik rawat terlalu besar. Sikit one drop then dia sudah times banyak kali dah. Sikit. Leceh lah, but safe lah, safety. Okay, can you do it? Prepare.
Series dia apa?
You nak okay. What?
100 boleh, 1100.
100 boleh or 50 pun boleh lah. Depends on you. You decide first what you want to do. What you want to dilute first. You nak dilute sampai mana dulu? 100. 1000 to 100. 100 to 10. Then you dilute can prepare 2 ke 1 ke. Boleh. Then you need a lot lah. A lot of volumetric flux. Then the volumetric flux you need to wash, soak in acid first before use. Yeah, maybe you use 1 or 2% of nitric acid. You just kencang then boleh transfer lah. One set right, kencang transfer semua then boleh buang. Then you just take out a little bit, campur sedikit air.
Dia isi dulu, lepas tu dia dengan water.
You ada sikit right. You ambil sikit water, then you tuang sikit, then rinse, then tuang ke another. So one series, then you tuang, then tuang. Then you cuci lagi. Cuci water, make sure it's clean first before you soak into acid. After that, you wash a lot of water, then you rinse with your distilled water, then keep it dry. Okay, then take out and prepare. So a lot of things you need to do. You confirm your apparatus is very clean and you can take. If not, better don't. You pour out the lid and transfer. To avoid any contamination. only 10 mil only, right? Then you pour around 10 mil, more than 10 mil lah, to be. Then you transfer 10 mil, label first, then write down is 100 ppm copper. Then you top up. Then after that you dilute to 10 ppm. Then you dilute to 2 ppm. Then 2 point something. Hurry. I think we better change a new one.
Dalam ni ada AAS.
Dia naik sama kayak
1.
0.1, then 0.2, 0.5. Okay, increase. Highest. Lowest means 0. Blank. So I put in R1. Then R2 I put higher 0.5. 0.1. Then this one I put 0.5. Then this one I put 1 ppm. This one is 2 ppm. So that means I have 5 points on it. If you want,
This is number 1.
yes, this is number 1. These two.
One.
1.
One. Oh.
R is for standard curve. So cover back is like that.
Kita boleh letak ke mana-mana.
Dark. Screw. We have one screw. You can put anywhere, but from the software you need to key in where is your file.
Okay. 1 ppm.
If you start with 1, it's good, right? Start with 1. If just
If
1.
you don't want, you can start with 10, 50, up to you.
Yes, of course. Okay.
But as a there are, page 2. There are 3 parts in your operation guide. How to set your instrument configuration. This one we need to do first. Then after that, how to create a template analysis. Template means the settings. Then later I can just call out the template. So I no need to waste my time to redo again the settings. Then 3, the third one is how to use a template to do an analysis. Okay, so we start from the A first, how to set your instrument. So you see, first step, this step should be carried out when AA is used for first time. So this one is our first time, so we need to set some configuration. Okay, on the computer desktop screen, double click the wizard icon. Can you do? Okay, double click. Okay, then when the wizard login window appear, type admin. Okay. So that means is you go to your operation first. This one, you click this one.
Oh. Okay.
Then login ID come out. Then you key in
Admin.
admin and then click OK. You try. Configuration. Okay, then we see. If sample concentration is high, to contain is better to increase rinsing time. Okay, so flame AC means your auto sampler. Rinsing time is 10 seconds. 10 seconds should be enough. Unless your concentration of sample is very high, then you may increase a little bit. If not, 10 should be enough. Yeah. Flame auto rinsing no need. So under action setup, when measurement is finished, check the box for automatic flame extinction. So you check automatic flame extinction.
There.
Yeah, this one. Check it.
Yes.
Yeah. So no need to wait. That means after I finish, then they will automatic extinguish the flame. Okay. Requirement, if you want to check, okay, so this one if you want to check also can. That means your lamp will be automatic shut down the lamp also after that.
Duduk sekali lah.
Dua ini it's finish, stop. Maybe okay, this one action when measurement is stop, maybe you need to run again, so you better don't check this one.
Okay.
We check this one after finish, then we let them the flame out, then the lamp off. Okay, so the rest no need. Then you go to parameter default. Okay, okay, no problem. So you go to parameter, default parameter, flame continuous. This is called flame analysis. So it's flame continuous. So you write down your unit. What is your unit? ppm, right? ppm or milligram per liter?
MG per liter. Sama.
Same lah. Because you are using water ma. Water is same ah. Depends. You want to ppm ke milligram per liter? Depends on you. Which one?
Your sample is in what? Milligrams per liter?
Milligram per liter.
Then you follow
After
lah.
his sample is milligram per liter.
Your sample, right? But your sample?
No,
Same
sir.
lah.
ppm.
Sama boleh.
Ada berapa?
Milligram per liter.
My sample ppm. Okay. Follow.
Kilogram per liter
Follow
lah.
lah.
Guess?
Milligram per liter.
MG per.
Ambil MG.
MGL. Bukan. Ini G per L lah. MGL. Okay. So calibration curve is first is means linear. For AA normally is linear. Then you want to intercept or not, this one later we decide.
Okay. 20.
We see our curve first. If you want to force to 0, then you force to 0. If not, no need. So if you want to check or no want to check, depends on you. No problem. Okay, next. Click the measurement parameter here. SM. Apa ini SM? Okay, you select SMMM. SMMM means sampling, measure. Save your time. SM means sampling, measure. Sampling, measure. Wasting your time lah. So sampling, measure easier. So you check this one. Use this. Select this one. SMMM.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Pre-spray time. From 3 is for without auto sampler. So with auto sampler, you need to put 8 seconds. Okay, unless you use but susah lah. I think better set 8 lah. Okay. The rest no need. Okay, finish. Then you go to repeat measurement condition. Yeah. Okay. You need to set your setting. What is your RST and ST limit? How many replicate you need to run? One is not enough.
Standard
Two.
4, right?
No. Replicate.
Oh, 3.
Three.
Yes.
At least 3.
Yes.
Then
In the
okay.
same sample, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least 3. Then
Take
among the
average.
3, then you need maybe if one of them is out, then maybe you need to add one more. So we choose 3/4. I think okay. Or 3/5. 3/5 means depends on your RST. If my RST is 2%, if within 2%, they will after run 3 times they will stop. If more than 2%, they will run maybe the 4th time or the 5th time. Then they choose the best 3 for you. Which
What
one
is
you want?
RSD again? What is RSD?
RSD
deviation.
percent is R is what lah? Standard
Resident.
deviation.
Resident.
Resident ah?
Relative.
Relative. RST is relative, yeah, because it's in percentage. This is in percentage. ST is not in percentage, it's in value. This is in percentage, this is in value. So
How much can it deviate? Is it? That's what it is.
Yeah, a lot of calculation. You need to find out the mean first. Then you want to find out the standard deviation over your mean times 100%. Then you get back your RST. So if you want 3/4 or 3/5, then you set lah. Okay, 3. Maximum maybe 4 or 5, depends. Same, everything same. 4 point lah.
Yeah.
Okay, 3/4 lah. Normally we put 2/3 only. 2/3. 3/4. Okay, so please read properly. In the number of reps and maximum of rep column, enter a suitable figure. Okay, this one no problem. In the RST limit column, enter 2 or other suitable figure for standard sample and histogram. Okay, that means you can put 2, but don't put blank. Blank do not change the RST limit. So blank don't change. So you can change the rest. Okay.
It's 2.
Yeah. 2. So ST limit depends on you. What is your limit? Or you don't want to set? Never mind lah. You can put any number, maybe 1 ke, 2 ke, or 0.5 ke.
0.05.
0.05. This one should be lower lah, because your absorbance is quite low, 0 point something. It's not more than 1. 0.5 should be okay lah.
0.05 standard deviation. Lebih kurang lebih bagus.
But don't set too low if you can.
0.1 lah. Tak nak. 0.1 lah.
1 lah, okay lah, should be okay lah.
Ni 0.1.
1. Or you set 0.1. Okay. Finish. Then you click the sequence.
We need to change every time we use.
No need. This one's first time only.
Okay.
After that, they will save this one, this setting.
Okay.
Okay, go to sequence.
Sequence.
Okay, we use ASC, auto sampler. We have used this one, so check this one. Okay. After end the measurement, stop. Okay, no need to change. Then click the calibration curve parameter. Calibration curve parameter. Sudah. Okay, no need. Then weight correction factors you have? Any factors?
Pressure factor. Dilution.
Dilution ke, factor ke, Molan factor ke, whatever. No, you just leave as nothing. Okay, so actual concentration you put milligram per liter. Then you click OK. Okay, this is for first time setting. So next time you no need to set anything. Okay, just click OK. They will save automatically. Okay, finish now. We finish our story. Windows select element. So that means you can click here.
Element.
Parameter. Element selection wizard. Then you select your element. Then please find copper.
Checkbook.
CU. Okay, if you don't know, you can click this periodic table.
Okay.
Okay, you see. This is green. Green. Dark green. Dark green is flame. Air acetylene means flame. Flame analysis you can use. Okay, if you don't know, so you can find. Okay, you use copper. Copper is Cu. Cu is Cd. Okay, so is this number. This is flame. Okay, then if I want to use another one, let's say aluminium. Aluminium is nitroxide acetylene. That means copper. Okay. Then you want is flame continuous, so no need to check anything. Normal lamp, okay, using ASC, okay. So this is your setting. So you check back your, okay. I copy this one for you lah. I give you this one lah, if you want. Cancel first lah. Set AA 7000 kubo. So depends on what analysis you want to use. Now I want to use copper. Cu is 16. So you go to page 16. Auto zero. Auto zero means 0 lah. Then second one, I do blank. Blank means blank lah. Put blank. Blank is no value ah. So our position is
R1.
Hello?
This is R0 lah.
AAS thôi. Cái một.
Okay, standard. The rest is standard. So this is what? 0.5 ah?
0.1.
0.1. Then through 0.1 lah. So this is R2. 0.5 ah?
0.5.
0.5 R3. This is 1 ppm. 1 R4 and 2
2. Okay, like that only. Quite easy, right? Then okay. Then you go to your sample group. Let's say you have, depends on how many sample you have. Let's say I have 2 sample only. Then I put 2 and I update it.
I have 7.
You have 7 ah?
7.
You want to run a lot ah? But we need to check first okay? Let's say you have 7. Later you can, okay. Then okay. Then you click next. Then after that you can connect it, but now I don't want to connect first because I want to save this template first. Okay, next. Not connected. Do you need to connect? No, because I'm not on yet. Okay. So okay, before that you need to set your lamp position. Lamp. Masih ingat the lamp position? I had to write down, right? Then you just key in here. First, mercury, selenium, copper. Copper is 3. Okay, already used 40.3 hours. The lifetime is milliampere times hour. Milliampere is depends on the milliampere you setting. 6 or 10. 10 times 1 hour is already 10. So it's quite fast. Okay, number 4 is what? Magnesium, right?
Magnesium.
Magnesium. So you just register here. Mg. So this is new. So your use time is 0. 5th is nickel and anion. Okay, okay. You need to register. If not, you cannot select. Okay. Okay, this one no need. I'm not using it.
Okay.
Okay. Then you need to on your gas. Still remember what gas you are using?
Acetylene.
Acetylene and air. Okay, air is this one. Just switch on. Generator. Switch on your generator. Then acetylene. Okay. So any regulator here? No. Okay. Tengok mana? Oh, this side only ya.
0.9 what? Bar.
Bar.
Okay. And it has to be more than 0.9. What do you have?
In this case, I think should be okay lah because engineer already tested. I think should be okay lah.
Do you have any marker pen?
No. Depends on you lah.
1 bar. 1 bar.
1 bar maybe too low lah. Higher lah. 2 ke 3 ke.
3 lah.
Or 5 ke boleh lah.
Sebab apa? Sebab
Because down bottom at the bottom is not gas, it's liquid. If not mistaken, it's acetone. Then they will give you a lot of interference. Yes.
Dah kat you tulis itu label sini loh.
Every gases also same.
Label sini.
Don't use until finish.
Boleh pinjam
You will
stiker.
face a lot of problem. Okay, then we can switch on the instrument.
What is 0.35?
MPa.
MPa.
Pressure, the pressure.
The air has to be 0.35 MPa.
That one is 0.09 MPa. All in MPa. If you want the PSI, you need to convert lah. Sudah on lah ini. On it. Here.
Mana sini? Ini pula.
This is this one. Don't.
Okay.
oh, graphite. Kita pakai flame sekarang ni.
This is for flame. This is for flame. Then this is for chiller. Chiller is for flame and chiller is for graphite furnace.
Oh.
So don't on.
We're using flame and not furnace, right?
Yes. This switch is where? no light.
Maybe on this here.
Ah,
Put on.
yeah. I think I
Okay.
need to on this one.
On. This here.
It's connected. Requirement.
Okay, ni merah kan. Disconnect. Sudah.
Yeah. This one because we use this is a template. We just call out the template. Then I need to connect it from here, not from here. This one is when you do setting, then they will ask you want to connect this one or not.
Okay.
So it's slightly different.
You can connect in two ways. One is inside that and one is through this.
Yeah. One is when I set,
Yes.
then they will ask me want to connect or not. But this one is a template, I call the template, then I will need to manually connect.
How do you connect again? What do you need to press?
Instrument, connect.
Instrument and click
Now
connect.
cannot do anything.
Alright.
Click instrument, connect. Purge lah, you can purge your but we are not using this one. Okay, still I cannot initialize properly, so no use now. Okay, now you need to check your safety device. First, you check burner selection sensor, drain sensor, support gases. Do you wish to check them? Yes. Drain sensor. Leave the drain sensor over the surface of water. This means you need to leave it. Press for me. Okay. Then you go back. What's the message?
Move the drain sensor below the surface of the
Okay,
water.
that means you go back lah.
Eh?
Okay, you click OK.
Okay.
Then wait lah. Okay, please supply air. Click OK button will supply air. Air will already supply mah. Okay, then OK. They will purge. Natural oxide? No don't check this one. Okay, check all.
Check the fuel gas. Check gas
Check, check,
supply.
check, check, check. Check all. Then after that they will do a leak check. Okay. So you see, GLC checking, no ignition in 8 minutes. So they need to use 8 minutes to check any leakage or not. So within this 8 minutes you cannot ignite. So you just sit and rest first. And hold. Okay, finish. Ignite, finish. Very easy. Then you can see your flame is in blue color.
Can we ignite using the PC?
Sorry?
Can we ignite using the PC?
PC?
Using the
Cannot.
computer?
Here. Here only. Here only.
Alright.
Cannot ignite with software.
The old type can, right, doctor? The old type can.
Yes.
Cannot.
The old Perkinelmer will be able.
Different model.
Yes.
Different
But
brand.
then for safety, they want you
Yeah.
to consciously go and press.
One cannot Two.
One cannot.
One until accidentally.
This is
the
purge.
gun-
Purge your gas and then you ignite this one. Okay. Okay lah. Not bad lah. Your water is okay. Water still okay. If the water consists of a lot of things, right? You'll see your color is different. Maybe they give you red, green, or other color. But now still almost same. So still okay lah, still quite clean. So wait for 2 minutes and you can run. Okay, after you ignite, then you go to parameter, edit parameter. Then you have to manually on your lamp. Now it's not on yet. Okay?
Okay.
So now I want to highlight, I check this one.
Okay.
On. Take some time.
How do you know it's on?
Yeah. I'll see this color. Okay, now I can change. Then you click OK, they will force you to do a line search and beam balance. Line search beam balance is necessary. Then you just click OK. Then they will do a line search to get the optimum. The optimum must be this value lah, more or less, plus minus 2 or 3 should be is acceptable. This one take 2 minutes. Thermometer is
As long
acceptable.
as the law okay then.
Then wait for the beam balance.
After 2 minutes,
This one is out, correct?
Sorry?
So just jump up.
Yeah, later they will move to different position to get your standard or sample. Okay, now I think we can start our analysis. So I'll try to run. Okay, how to start our analysis? Very easy. You just need to click start. So you can see, filling the rain spot with water. They are filling water. Actually, you don't need to do anything. You just sit down and see. Filling. Then they will come to R1. R1 to do a blank check. Okay, this is your blank. You will run your blank. Log blank is not necessarily 0. It should give you some value. The value high or low depends on the quality. Okay, it's minus. Oh, minus, then should be okay. First, second, third. Then they will get your average. Then they will run your first standard. So you don't have your this one, so we better delete first. Cannot delete here. How to cannot delete okay, so I stop first. Pause. After this I'll stop. Then later you change your put your sample inside. Don't give blank because it's nothing here. Sorry, please transfer the sini. now the lamp is on. And then you, okay, you do the line section next, okay. Okay, yeah. Then way to do the line search, and so the beam that okay, once you ignite the flame, you need to let it stable first for 10 minutes or 5 minutes. So you rehat dulu ya, a few minutes.
Kalau macam ni, kalau plus minus belakang tak apa lagi lah. 0.1, 2, 2.
Boleh lah, you tengok dah significant lah, dia bukan different. Nanti tengok data semalam dan juga penting. Okey lah, 2 ppm you dapat 1.9 bagus dah. Tak cukup ke? Cukup dapat berapa?
Tadi buat tau.
Tak ada
Yang semalam
pun.
lah.
Hari ini 1.97, very good.
Ni 1.999.
2 ppm I get 1.97. To switch off the software, I just click close. Then they will wait for few maybe 10 seconds. And then after that you can switch off your hardware and your gases and fuel. That's all.
Where are the switches again? Can you just
Here.
show one there?
One and this one.
Okay.
And then generator and also air
Okay.
and
And also at the end, the fume hood.
fuel also. That's all.
Is there any proper sequence we must use?
Software first, then hardware. That's all.